Yo, I love this show, but this episode was fucking awesome.
Yo, if you've never seen the Looney Tunes show, I would start you off with this episode, Simper Lie, yo. So Daffy Duck's on the phone, he's trying to get out to pay a parking ticket or some shit. And he basically lies because he sees something in Bugs Bunny's paper talking about some Albania shit. Keep Albania in your head, that's going to be part of the whole joke. So Bugs doesn't want to go to this Peach Festival with Porky because he goes there every year and he's like, it's boring as shit, nothing really happens. So Daffy tells him, yeah, you just either don't go or just lie to him. But Bugs really doesn't lie, that's not even in his character. So as Bugs is talking to Porky, he actually decides to lie and says that he's going to help Lola move. Lola Bunny, if you didn't know. So Bugs is going to Speedy's pizza shop, right? Ends up seeing Porky and Lola there at the same fucking time. Porky's just getting his pizza or whatever like that. Then all of a sudden him and Lola start talking. So she's like, she's not moving anywhere. You think the jig is up, right? Bugs lies again. He said, not Lola, Viola. He's like, who's Viola? His twin sister. I'm like, if you know Bugs Bunny, you know he's going to do some cross-dressing shit, right? He says twin sister's moving to Albania. When Porky Pig leaves, he tells Lola that he was lying or whatever like that. And Lola doesn't even believe that. See, the thing is, Lola doesn't believe that because she knows his character, and she would never believe that he lies. But in this lie, he told his sister that he lives on, like, some spot of Martin Avenue or whatever like that. But Martin Avenue ends up being a fucking hood. Just this random apartment with broken mirrors and shit like that in it. Looks like a fucking crack house, right? So what does Bugs decide to do? This nigga takes Daffy's furniture and puts it in a random room in an apartment to make it look like it's Viola's stuff. Daffy sees his stuff is gone, so he thinks he's being kicked out of the house. Even before that, there was this one part where Daffy was talking to Porky and he almost fucked up Bugs Bunny's lie. It's like, yo, you're the one that told him to lie. So because Daffy thinks he's getting kicked out the house, he's talking to Tina. He's trying to see if he can move it with her. She's like, you can't move me unless we get a ring, unless we get married. I'm going to tell you what he does after that. It's just crazy. Porky and Lola meet up with Bugs at this apartment, letting him know that's his sister's stuff, right? There's one scene where Lola's looking at the desk. It says property of Daffy Duck. I'm like, he gets out of that shit somehow. So they still want to meet his sister, right? They're going to meet his sister at the airport. Bugs that moved the stuff back in the house. It's going to cost like $1,000 to get it moved. And I was like, wait a minute. If it's going to cost over like $1,000 to get the stuff moved back in the house, how did he get the stuff out of the house to begin with? It's just one lie after another. While this is happening, Daffy ends up joining the fucking Marines. Let me get this straight. The most crazy, undisciplined fucking duck happens to join the goddamn Marines. That concept right there could have been an entire episode. He makes his way up the ranks and ends up becoming a fucking lieutenant. What? So Bugs gets to the airport, he makes it to Albania, right? But the thing is, he forgot to change his passport over to look like Viola. It looks like actual Bugs. So basically, they end up locking him up in the Albanian prison. A whole fucking year goes by. And the military comes out of nowhere and rescues Bugs, right? And who's leading the charge of this military? Fucking Daffy Duck. Daffy didn't even know Bugs was there. He's just been out here just cooking niggas. So they're talking, he finds out Bugs did lie to him about the damn Peach Festival shit. He's like, you lied? That's not you. That's not your character. I'm like, nigga, you told him to do it. He puts Bugs in a helicopter and then tells him, like, know your role. And he starts gunning down Albanian soldiers. He was cooking niggas. I was like, what the fuck? Yo, the crazy part about all this shit is Bugs ends up getting back to the house, right? Back to home. He goes to the pizza shop, ends up talking to Porky and Lola. They're like, where the heck have you been? He's like, man, it's been a long story. Porky's like, all right, you can tell us all about it in the car. Going to where? The fucking Peach Festival, yo. The moral of the story is, don't lie. Because you gotta have lies to cover up a lie. Next thing you know, you'll be in an Albanian prison and shit. I watched the Looney Tunes show, and even to this day, I probably think this is probably the best written episode in the history of Looney Tunes show. Shit was great.